Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Moore going in motion. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
Let's go now. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
That one intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Let's go. In motion comes Andrews. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Motion man sent right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here now, 3rd and 5. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Putting the tight end in motion. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Roll. Bring it. Check.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They put Wilson in motion.
Trap 60.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
On the set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set up.
They put Wilson in motion.
Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Jack, Bobcats. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now give on the ground. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on. Set. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ready. Take off.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. 18 left. 18 left.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Moore going in motion. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Dell motioning over. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. Down to the 10. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Carolina. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Giants 14, Panthers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come 19, come 19.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Whoa! Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Man in motion, heading left.
Get up.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, wide open is Wilson. He's got it. And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Addison. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Dell motioning over. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
Tight end motioning left.
Take go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. Street. Street. Ready, ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's caught left side by Bowers. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Giants.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
Passes kick is good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, Panthers.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Dell motioning over. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the run is complete. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run on 2nd down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
70 range, 70 range.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point try by Bass. His kick is good. And the Giants stretch things out even further. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Carolina.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Let's go. Come back team. Come back team.
Moore going in motion.
Take go.
They'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Here we go. One final play. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us.